friends. I hope you all are fine and healthy. First of all, many of you have called me and said, why don't you speak up on Shushank's tragic demise? But frankly speaking, I was not in that space that I can speak on that topic. Yeah, I remember when I first heard about this news. Like many, I couldn't believe it, and I feel no shame in admitting that for an entire week I had trouble processing this news that Sushant is no more. I had been lost for words, and I couldn't even believe my own eyes, except the tears that started flowing. It's a difficult situation for all of us because I'm sure we all have watched this MS Dhoni film. Such a honest portrayal of the cricketer. I wouldn't ever miss it whenever and wherever it was on. So it was that movie, and I loved it thoroughly. And following him on Instagram is really a refreshing change, as you know that many celebrities, I mean most of the celebrities have been posting only about paid promotions and different brands, or maybe some gym videos. That's it. But he's different, belong to a different world altogether. And I always wanted to see more of him, but unfortunately there's no chance now. So in this video, I'm going to share some serious issues that Sushant Singh Rajput's tragic demise has brought to the fore. So let's start. Considering Sushant was an outsider with no godfather in the industry, his death has sparked a huge debate on nepotism. In an interview, Kriti Sanon admitted to being replaced by a star kid in one of her films. If I had been from a film family, I would not have to reach out to directors. I don't know if they dialed the phone or not, but someone who was from a film family or there was a little more buzz about that person had replaced me. So yes, it happened, but I don't know the reason behind it. The director might have genuinely wanted that person. It has happened a few times. Actress Taapsee Pannu, who has carved a niche for herself in Bollywood, also opened about how nepotism in the industry affects newcomers. Talking about the heated topic, she said, "It is not a shocker to me that a film went out of my hands. Not because I was not credible, but because I was not so and so's daughter or sister or dating so and so." Rajkumar Rao feels nepotism is not unique to just Bollywood and is prevalent in all fields, but says his only problem is when he sees non-talented actors getting a chance in films. He says, "Favoritism is there, of course. It is present everywhere. So it is fine. But my only concern is when, because of favoritism, I have to see non-talented people in films. That is a problem for me." Actor Imran Hashmi, who was launched by his uncle Mahesh Bhatt in 2003 through a film called Footpath, has openly said that he is a product of nepotism. He also said that he wouldn't be an actor if nepotism didn't exist. Ayushmann Khurrana is currently considered as one of the bankable stars in the industry due to his hard work and effortless acting skills. In an interview, he also opened about nepotism in Bollywood, saying, "I was 27 when I got Vicky Donor. Had I been a star kid, I would have got launched by 22 or 23. After Sushant's death, there has been an outrage on social media against Bollywood camps, which seclude or neglect or boycott an outsider who's not belonging to the industry. After Sushant Singh Rajput's tragic death, many actors and celebrities are coming forward to share how the industry really works and how they themselves were treated unfairly in the past. Now, actor Raveena Tandon has opened about Bollywood camps. In a series of tweets, she said, "Mean girl gang of the industry. Camps do exist. Made fun of, being removed from films by heroes, their girlfriends, journo chamchas, and their career destroying fake media stories. Sometimes careers are destroyed, You struggle to keep afloat, fight back, some survive, some don't. In an interview, Govinda slams Bollywood camp. He says, भयंकर camps exist here. इनकी बड़ी मिली भगत है, बड़े चालू हैं ये लोग. मुझे कोई गिला शिकवा नहीं है. I have never got any big directors or producers. The songs I got were the Akhiyon se goli mare types. I did whatever I got. It has been said that Sushant was suffering from clinical depression from the past 6 months. His tragic demise has brought focus back on mental health and its addressal. Many celebrities have now opened about their battle with depression and the need for the treatment. Actor Sushant Singh Rajput's tragic death has prompted a conversation on mental health and has also encouraged some celebrities to open up about their personal experiences with depression and mental illness. Recently, actress Shamita Shetty revealed in an Instagram post that she battled depression and urged everyone struggling with their own mental health to seek help. Everything hurts. You become your own worst enemy in this dark, terrible world. Deepika Padukone was the first to speak up openly about her struggle with depression. The Rustom actress Ileana D'Cruz has battled depression too. It is a chemical imbalance in your brain and needs to be treated. Don't sit back and think it will get okay, but go get help. Like you have a sprain and go get yourself checked. If you have depression, seek help. After Sushant's tragic demise, there are many celebrities who have opened about the importance of reaching out to the people when you are feeling actually low. ये है मोहब्बते's lead actor Karan Patel emphasized on the importance of being true and staying connected to people to whom we are the world rather than running behind numbers on social media. He said, my question for everyone who suddenly, through their social media posts, find the need to let the world know that they are available to talk in case someone is facing depression. Was someone's suicide needed for you to let others know that you are there for them? How come no one offers their shoulder to people suffering from depression until a victim of the same decides to end his or her life? Sushant's suicide has sparked a new debate on Blind article. After sharing a heartfelt note expressing grief over the demise of her co-star, Sushant Singh Rajput actress Kriti Sanon took to social media to talk about the Blind articles and demand a ban on them. She wrote, there should be rules for journalism. Someone should define what's acceptable, what's not, what falls under journalism and what comes under none of your business, and live and let live. Blind items should be legal, should be banned. They should come under mental harassment. So either have proof or have guts to write the names or don't write it at all. You write hearsay and call it journalism while you have no idea how badly that can affect someone's mind, their family, their life. Little birdie is usually not right. In 2017, Ranbir Kapoor had expressed a similar concern in a podcast with a few stand-up comedians. He said, blind items are like really the scum of the earth. I can understand when you hide behind a source and a question mark and then you give names, but blind item is like you are so scared that you can't even say because it's all a lie.